You Aries, you have the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. You have plenty of options to be able to celebrate and hang out with friends, maybe even get yourself into any kind of casual hookups. But you Aries don't want that. Y'all would very much so prefer to be left alone, if it's casual, that is, and continue to work. I just see, even with these three cards starting out, I just see the work ethic that a lot of you Aries have is through the roof. You're very industrious right now, a lot of wonderful, great ideas, and you don't want anybody that would be a blight, would be a brick wall, being in your way, talking about they care about you, and then they essentially can't keep up. So a lot of you Aries are interested around this time and very much so making very good choices. It's not about making short-term choices, even if they're fun. I just see the priorities of where you Aries put your energy into is not based upon short-term interactions with others. So then you have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords very much so is about how, and because of this, there's a sense of confidence that comes with that you're starting to find yourself kind of, how do I say this? It's almost like, I don't even know how to say it. It's almost like it's almost like feral. It's not feral like wild, but it's almost like you're changing. So people don't really know, like people who knew you really don't know how to interact with you anymore, because you're changing so much to the point where they don't know how to communicate. They don't, like, the things that, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that you experience in and the life that you live in, it's like you're changing even though they know you. So the thing is that the Ten of Swords, it's like they can't speak to you about anything because you're so far removed from that. They don't even know if that's something, that's one of your interests. That's something that you would be interested even in doing, even if, you know, they were your friend and they're trying to get you to be, you know, they're trying to bond with you through this interest. They don't even know what it is that you like anymore. And the thing about it is that the Judgment and the Lovers, right? The Judgment is about, so now it's like when it comes to partners now, it's the same thing. A lot of people, even the ones that you're trying to get to know, right, as far as romantic is concerned, they're going to judge you very harshly because they don't know how to interact with you. So the interaction with you is going to be difficult because they're trying to get to know you, right? But you're looking for something long term, and they're looking for that, you know, they're not some of them may not necessarily really be looking for that. That's the reason why you get the Three of Cups. But you Aries are looking for something long term, because a lot of you Aries have been understanding that long term is better than short term. So a lot of you Aries are realizing that why would you be with somebody short term, right? Just because you can be with these people short term. You got these options. You got people that may find you attractive, but they don't really want anything long term. So a lot of you Aries are looking at it like, well, why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody short term when you can be in a relationship with somebody that you like long term? And the thing about it is that the Judgment is about how, but the way that some people are looking at it, they're looking at it from a perspective of like, well, you should take a chance with them, right? And then when you're not gonna end up sleeping with them on the first night, some of them are gonna get upset about this, because again, the Lovers and the Strength card, you're showing that again, you really want you want the long-term thing. You want the idea where the two of you can actually build something together, right? The two of you can build with each other because of the interests that the two of you have, and share with each other resources and knowledge, right? And value systems, and really build that life together. And that if the person doesn't want to do that with you, again, the Strength, you'll just exhibit that level of discipline because you're good. You don't really want all of that. right? Something you don't want short-term anything. So a lot of you Aries very much so have, this is New York. So a lot of you Aries very much so have a long-term mindset. You're thinking about things long-term. It's not something to where, yeah, you can have a couple of laughs and a couple of drinks, or you can hang out with a couple of friends and, you know, you end up doing what you're doing or whatnot. A lot of you Aries are much more like kind of almost disgusted with short-term interactions with people, because the Six of Pentacles is about how you're in a position to give. But the thing is that the Nine of Cups, you're in a position to give, but sometimes people can be short-sighted. So you're looking for someone that can be like this. Someone that has something that they've got themselves going on too, but wants to actually create a family with you, right? You want that family bond. And let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Lovers. The King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. So what you should do about this is the King of Cups and these cards right here. King of Cups, Knight of Swords. You should be doing the same thing that you are doing now. Just if you don't really want anything short term, no one says that you have to do anything short term. Don't do it if that's not what you want. If some of you might want to still indulge in something short term, then do whatever it is that you want ultimately as far as that. But just remember what the main point is. And the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, remember to do it educatedly, meaning that don't get caught up with this person that you already know is short term. And then this person has the capacity and the power to break your heart because you got that attached to them. Know what time it is. Understand that these people that you may be entertaining as of right now may not be people that you want to engage with long term, right? And when you are interacting with people, know who's long term and short term, right? The King of Pentacles, it's about long lasting relationships, long lasting. And if it's not long lasting, then understand that it's not really going to be a benefit to you, because that's not what it is that you Aries want. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. The Moon, the Judgment, Five of Swords, Two of Swords. The Moon and the Judgment are all about how pretty soon if you Aries continue to go out and you don't really find anybody that wants anything long term, you may change your scenery. You may change where you decide to spend your time, right? So that you can meet different people. The Five of Swords and the Two of Swords is about how because you're not hard-headed, you will change your scenery. So you will change how you hang out. You will change the quality of how you hang out, so you can meet people that actually give you a better chance at meeting someone that you would want. And the Two of Swords, however, represents how you also have to understand to not don't be blind to the fact that you may have to change not just the scenery, but change certain things about yourself, right? Some of the things that you Aries can change about yourself, right? Because the Two of Swords represents internal blindfolds. But some of the things that you can change about yourself is the idea that, you have to rush into relationships. You have to, that you're broken without a relationship. You may need to understand that, you may need to fix certain traumas some of you may have, right? Or what is it about you where you feel like you're desperate to be in a relationship in the first place, where you find people that could break your heart because they only wanted something short term, to be able to have the power to break your heart in the first place. So other than that, you Aries are good.